What up, what up, what up, y'all? We here for this Baddies East, Jamaica Me Crazy. And this is like what I think I saw episode 16. I've never seen this many episodes on this shit before. Usually it's 10, maybe 12, and then 2 for the reunion, but they is dragging this shit out for the gods. So we're going to get into everything. But before we do, let me bring up my beautiful co-host, Miss Confessions of a Reality Queen. Hey, boo. Hey.
Hey, boo. Hey.
This is about to be the shortest live ever because ain't a whole lot of shit happened and it was some bullshit. But before we get into that, first let me say, if you are under the age of 18 and you go and not gonna turn 18 within the spectrum of this live, you need to vomit else. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the disclaimer. This channel does not promote violence, bullying, or hate. Everything said in this video is public knowledge and or allegedly. This video is for entertainment purposes only. We go solely off of what we see on the show or have heard on social media. Okay, now that we got the formalities, you know what I'm saying, out the way. Why is this stuck?
And don't want to go be great. You know, my fucking mouse, I don't know what the hell, but my mouse will not let me be great. It won't. I got to call my nephew over.
Lord, you probably just need some new batteries.
No, it's at 54%. It was at 54%.
Oh, well, maybe you should.
I don't took the battery out. I don't forgot the device and tried to reconnect. And at first, I couldn't get nothing to say any other devices, but now devices are starting to show up. So I think I don't know. I need to start shutting my computer down. I need to be putting it to sleep and sleep.
Yeah, that's what I do. I completely restart my computer and close it down. So.
Well, I did that too, but I need to start doing that every time I'm not on it because I just be leaving this bitch like
on for 800 years.
Yes.
It's all good. It's all good.
I got
you. First of all, this episode, not a whole lot happened. And I'm mad. I'm going to say this in the beginning because we got to talk about this bitch throwing up and all this shit. Why was there a scene where they was like all in her mouth and you could see whatever the fuck was in her mouth? I was like, y'all some nasty motherfuckers. We got she drunk, seizure, and whatever fuck, real or fake or whatever. Did y'all really have to zoom in on her motherfucking mouth? Y'all is disgusted. I was sitting here trying to eat my dinner, and then I said, fuck it, and gave it to the dog because I was like, I don't even want to eat no more. Like the first couple of, I'm like, oh, okay. But then y'all like zooming in all in her mouth. You know what I'm saying? I was just done. But anyways, let's go back to the beginning. So we had the dinner.
Look, you're thinking about it. I feel like Eddie Murphy on Boomerang. Oh God! Oh God!
Like, let me just move along to something else at the moment. But basically, okay. So they left the dinner. They talked about they did the whole Times Square thing, and DJ Sky High had to upstage them. Biggie picking up chairs and speaking foreign languages and shit.
Of course.
Per usual. And then so then we go into they finna go to Jamaica. So like the first 20 minutes is everybody flying to Jamaica, getting to their houses, getting situated in, and talking about the dinner, which was some bullshit. Like I said, y'all, this is about to probably be the shortest live we done ever did. Hey, Ellen V. This is probably gonna be like the shortest live ever because after this 20 minutes of we still gotta be separated because bitches can't get along. Can't take y'all hoes nowhere. Y'all in a whole nother country and still
can't get a bag yet.
Well,
they money.
That was, I think, the night that Biggie snuck Scarface was like the only night they didn't get it back. So I don't know. Maybe it ain't worth they getting enough money that they ain't got to fight over it or figure out who getting more.
Maybe they ain't getting enough to where they want to embarrass and put that out there on Front Street.
You
I'm
know,
wondering what's up with the baddie blunts. Like, what's that, and where can I get one?
and don't forget the baddie grinder.
Baddie blunt, please. Give me four. Give me four.
You know, so I'm just wondering if they getting enough money where they ain't got to complain about it. You know, where they ain't got to show them getting the money or whatever. But anyway, so they take their little stinking asses on to Jamaica. You can tell I'm thoroughly over these people, okay?
I mean,
Because
they should be over them. They're over each other. So
right.
they.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know exactly. I'd like to know exactly how long they filmed because this is episode 16 and I'm tired already. I am your
Because
host.
should have been
And I'm
done.
tired.
If anything, this should have been like the last reunion episode.
Right, but then we ain't even getting that because we still got to deal with Smiley allegedly faking this shit. Now, what's the girl? Was it Tasiki? However you say her name. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. It's nothing personal.
My sister.
Yeah, Krishan's sister. Was it her saying that she was faking, or was it Scarface?
I think it was both of them, but at different times. But I think once they had came out of the med center or whatever, and she was doing the whole convulsion thing outside out of the wheelchair, that was Tasiki.
Okay. So, anyways, and
that's
then
when she feels like she was really faking.
I mean, like there was parts I was like, damn, I don't know. But then
on the bus, I didn't think she was because that looked like she was really going through some shit. But once she got to inside the med center and then she was able to talk and she kept asking for her son, I was like, okay, bitch, you coherent. I believe you coherent at this point enough. And that's when I feel like she wasn't faking it. And then I think she slowly started to realize, oh, all eyes on me. Let me make this my moment. Let me get my 15 minutes of fame. Let me do my big one.
Right, because she got about 40 minutes of fame on this episode, okay? And
yeah,
I was
it was all
like,
about her.
And again, like I said, like they did not have to, they could have panned away and we could have heard the retching. We did not have to see it. And I'm not gonna even I didn't even take a picture of it because that one scene where they was all down her damn throat, I was like, y'all disgusting motherfuckers. I couldn't even eat my food no more after that. I was pissed. Okay, because I had, I was fucking up my chicken and rice and that shit was fire. Although Kenmar is over here in a food coma because, he ate the rest of my food. So he's happy. But
this is what I think though. So let's say Smiley wasn't faking and they showed all of this happening to her. Hold on, this mama dudes.
Dang it, you was in the middle of a good thought.
Just remember my thought. Oh, hello. Hi, Mom. I'm live with Dina. I'm talking to Dina. Mom says hi.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, baby. Hold on. Let me put you on speaker. Okay.
Hey, Mom.
Hi. Everything going okay for you? Happy New Year.
How are you? I'm good.
Yes,
Happy New Year's. All is good in the hood. No complaints.
Mom, don't you want to help me get a ticket to go visit Dina for New Year's next year?
Where you Dina at?
Dina stay in. Where you just moved to now? She in
Lawton, Oklahoma.
Lawton, Oklahoma. She in Oklahoma.
We will be New Year's in some other city because we will not be doing New Year's in Lawton, Oklahoma. Okay.
Yeah, I just need to get to Dina. We go to where, but just want to help.
Look. Yeah, I can give you that for a Christmas present.
Ah! She's sending me to you for Christmas.
We got it on tape.
Thanks, Mom.
All right, so you okay?
I'm fine. I still gotta call Taisha and let her know to tell Hari because I don't know how he's gonna be able to maneuver. Hopefully he'll be able to maneuver around my car. But yeah.
Okay. All right then.
All right. Love you. Good night.
Love you too. Bye-bye. Bye.
That was so.
Mom is awesome.
Okay, but
I want you to get back to your thought.
Okay.
I want you to get back to your thought for you.
Okay, so if say Smiley wasn't faking and they showed all of this happening, that should be, she could sue them. That could be a lawsuit. I feel like no matter what you put in your clause, there is a more, I'm sure there's a moral clause in there, is what I'm saying.
Or and some type of HIPAA violation.
Exactly. And so I feel that at some point, I don't know when we're going to figure it out or what's going on, but even Smiley's still saying in real time to this day, whatever. But I feel that if she was faking, that could be a liability that they showed what they showed. So I feel that that Zeus, at least Zeus Network, feels that she was absolutely faking it, and that's why they showed it. Because if this was, because all the time when someone's filming a show and something dramatic happens, the cameras can't even come inside the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But they was able to come in there like,
yeah, because they didn't go inside the hospital when what's his name? Big Lou went to the hospital for his bronchitis.
Right. Well, I think it might have been different because they was in Jamaica and they may have.
Well, it was a medic tent. So let's be clear. It was some type of medic tent.
Yeah. So
which I'm pretty sure a lot of these countries that have like for example, when I had went to Mexico, and we had went on some little tour to get some free shit, one of them timeshare deals, they have a medic on site. And then the hotel that I was in, resort, whatever, I had a medic on site. And I think like some of these beaches or tourist areas, because people are drinking so much and they have these all-inclusive resorts and people are coming to turn up and they want to get them however many Bob Marleys they possibly can or rum punches or whatever, that they probably think people are out there, heat exhaustion, passed out, jet lag, alcohol poisoning, whatever. So we want to be real clear that they went to a medic tent or some type of medic center, because it did look like actual doors, and so we're not talking about like a tent.
I don't want to talk about it, but it looked very, third world country, but that's how it looked there. We all bougie and think shit gotta look cute in order for it to be right, but they probably do better than us. So you know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying. So I feel that Zeus, or however, realized she was in fact faking, and that's why they showed this whole facade and whole situation happening. Because any other time they would not have shown something like that before. They never have. Except like Big Lulu or whatever. They didn't go in there either. So I'm saying that is why. So I really thought that something was wrong with this girl when she was on the sprinter. I was feeling for her and I was like, oh my God, Zeus, y'all got the nerve to show this? Y'all got the nerve to film this? I was like, Smiley can have a lawsuit on her hand. But then when I saw her doing that convulsions outside of afterwards, and they was outside, and Tasiki was like, that bitch faking, I was Tasiki at that moment. Because, come on, you do not convulse like that when you're having a seizure. I dated a man for 5-7 years who dealt with seizure, who was epileptic. So I know that shit right there.
The first one on the bus, I felt like looked it real. You know what I'm saying? When they were like, oh my God, she sees. And then the other one, it's like somebody called her name and she was like, let me put on a show or something. I don't know. Like I said, this is probably going to be the shortest live ever because this from her passing out on and whatever happened to the bus.
Whole damn thing was.
That's the whole damn thing. And then we see on the, let me see if I can pull it up and just play the audio because
and it was like I felt like she started putting it on thick when Sky kind of came to her aid and rescue, was trying to give her water and all of this stuff. but even though that was on the bus, and even though I feel that is where I feel like she actually was going through something. But then I got to think, hold on, bitch. 4 shots? 4 shots?
Well, you saw they led up to it because there was like, but see, this was the premonition of it all because they were saying, oh, well, you know, you grown, you got to pour your own shots, blah, 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 blah. Then you see after all this takes place, Sky was like, oh, well, she had 4 shots, but she was pouring her own shots. So I don't know how big they shots was. Now,
I mean, the shot
and even like Mariah Lynn was like, I'm tiny.
Were they drinking out of regular?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't even remember. I can't even pull my shit up because my goddamn.
I would have to go back and look to see what the hell she was drinking of, but she was pouring her own shots. And let's be real clear. Okay, the chick is a little bit bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? And 4 shots ain't gonna do me in. But then again, I drink, and they always keep saying that she says she don't drink and she don't smoke or whatever. So
don't forget that I was bigger than her once before, and now I'm smaller than her now. Either way, I can do 4 shots and not be like that. And that's what that's with 15% of a stomach. Because about 75% of my stomach is gone.
Well, here's my thing. Here's my thing. Liquor does affect people in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I can hold my liquor. But if I get to drinking and I ain't ate, you know what I'm saying? I might go to sleep on your ass. I ain't gonna be doing all that. And then they talking about, oh, well, she ain't been on her medication. She ain't did this. She ain't did that. I don't even know. All I know is the shit seem wild to me.
The flip side of the medication, though, had she been on the medication, they would have been like, oh, she mixing alcohol with her medication. Alcohol. See, the thing is, and what's hard to make of all of this is the only people that were there were the girls, and these girls do not like this girl. So whatever was going on, like Camilla, she was just like, whatever, like over it, like, ugh. And I just, for the sake of it all, I really hope she was faking. Because if she wasn't, the production and the cast, the girls and production, the security, everybody did her dirty. Now she went live and talked about it. Let's see if I can find it on my phone at least. But she went live and talked about it. And she was not happy. She was going off pissed about it all and all of this good stuff. Let me see if I can find it. Zeus. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, hold on. So now we just gonna skip, right? And I'm gonna play the little thing from next week, right?
Mm-hmm.
The moment she felt like she was scared, that's when she started acting. So I'm slapping her like 3 times. Like, what?
I understand some of you guys might not like her or have your, indifferences with her, but this is like really serious. I had a surprise for you guys. Bobby and Suki are here to join us. Bobby!
My dad died from seizures, and if she was faking, I'm gonna really beat the shit out of her. The best thing to do is to tell people what you're going through and how you feel it, so we can be there for you.
You can walk your ass back home.
I won't.
You will. Let me
I won't.
you. Why are you here for 15 years? Bro, I'm telling you.
I'm not.
You want to fake seizures? You want to fake being sick? You want to fake being drunk?
Today.
You know what the fuck you did. They said you got to the hospital, and I was like, ooh, stand right there.
You shit. Thirsty. Bro, y'all bitch started weird. What's up? And I don't want you to be. But you're not
So,
I'm sorry, that was funny when Natalie was like,
right, I'm alive.
I laughed I couldn't with her.
Oh man, I was on the floor. Okay, but okay, so in that, so you see that like on next week, Natalie gets into it with Scotland. Suki and Rolly get into it. And then Natalie, of course, is all up in Smiley's face because she claimed she was faking. And then somebody poured water on Smiley, talking about she was thirsty. And it just, I mean, until then I was 50-50. But when Natalie was like, they said you got to the hospital, and then he was like, I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? One thing you don't want to play with is no illness. You don't want to be the little boy who cried wolf. And then when you really need some help. Now, if the chick was truly faking, which it sounds like she was, you have this miscarriage that can't nobody verify. Okay. And then now you faking seizures and alcohol poisoning or whatever. And for all we know, she could have been pouring water in her shots and then fake what was going on. I really don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not in this girl's head. What I can say, I do not condone this type of activity if it was fake, because that's just foul. You got people concerned about you throwing up on people. You know what I'm saying? People are sitting there genuinely concerned. They didn't stop doing what they was doing for the day. You didn't fucked off the surprise. You didn't fucked off the day at the beach. Now, here's the thing. If it was real, yes, let's get you some help. I am truly concerned, blah, 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 whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I could tell, my friends could tell you that my 40th birthday, 2 nights in a row. Now, Thursday, I was cool because we just went to the little sushi place for dinner and we had some few drinks. We was cool. Friday night and Saturday night, I was so motherfucking lit. I can't even begin to tell you to the extremes that I was lit and the embarrassing things that took place. But I will say they had to pay security 2 nights in a row to carry me.
Oh, you
to the room.
Enjoyed your 40th, bitch.
Oh, yes, girl. I told Atlanta down. Okay?
You had a ball.
I told it back in the gold room, sweet lounge. You know what I'm saying? And girl, I was so happy. Sunday night, we went to Pinups, a strip club, and we came back and security was like, oh, Lord, here she come again. And I'm like, hey, I can walk by myself today. I was so excited. Because literally, I mean, they didn't even have a luggage cart to put me on and wheel me to the room, okay?
You know what? You know what? I'm coming to fuck with you for New Year's, obviously.
Yeah. And this New Year's, I was so proud of myself. I didn't have to beat nobody up. I didn't have any accidents.
I'm
you
proud
know what I'm saying?
I'm proud.
And yeah, liquor was flowing. I'm an adult now, adult now. But I'm just saying, I have been in some, drunk, crying, fetal position, wanting my parents, screaming about how miserable my life is. That part I got. I've been that drunk before, but not to the point where I'm faking illnesses.
Oh my God.
So,
not the pity drunk. You said I've been. Oh, honey.
What?
We love you. We love your life. I will say I've never been that drunk. I've been pissy drunk, literally, but not my life is miserable drunk. Yes. I have yet to reach that level, and I inspire to. I wonder what it's like.
Man, let me tell you something. I have passed out. I have left parties in my own home and be like, I'll be right back, y'all. And go take me an hour, 2-hour nap and come back. They thought I was on the phone cupcaking with a nigga or something. Ain't nobody thought nothing no different. You know what I'm saying? I done went to the bathroom, made myself throw up and start drinking again. I'm trust believe I done had some drunk episodes. You know what I'm saying? If I had drunk story time, y'all would be amazed. But I'm not gonna embarrass myself like that. It was some embarrassing.
Well,
I didn't told all my business. I didn't told all my business. When I say all my business, like somebody pissed me off and was acting like, somebody wouldn't fuck with me or something. I was like, I got this, I got bank accounts, I got this, that. I didn't tell all this man's business drunk.
Yeah, you have a good time when you drunk. If example, my virtual birthday.
Oh yeah. Man, I went off on Mark, boy. Lord, I know I told him he needed a therapist about 11 times. I know I did.
That was very,
I know I did.
I need to just post that for a throwback day or something.
Oh, please don't embarrass me like that, because I still have not went back and watched it. Because I know I acted a fool. But you know what? Remember how Too Short had
my sister was iffy about you when she saw that at first. She was like, okay. Because that was her first time getting to meet the girls that I collaborate with.
Oh my God.
All in a collective. Girl, I'm going to have to tell you what she thought about everybody backstage.
She probably thought I was off the rockers, off the rails. But girl, let me tell you, how Too Short got that song Freaky Tales? Like, if I did some drunk tales, oh my God, y'all would have known for respect for me whatsoever. And some of the things I'm so glad it happened when I was by myself. You know what I'm saying? I done tripped up the stairs. I'm busting my lip.
I want that Dina this New Year's.
I didn't have some wild times by myself. I done got so drunk one time, and I was at home and I was listening to my old school R&B or whatnot. And girl, I done did a whole fashion show. I done pulled all my top of the line clothes out, and I was walking my hallway like it was the runway. Drunk by myself.
Fashion, baby. Fashion.
And honey, I was working that runway.
Okay.
And then fell asleep.
You better work.
You better work. And then I'm like, did I go somewhere last night? Like, why am I dressed?
You know what? No. No. No, ma'am. I said no. No,
it gets better.
Wait,
this is funny as hell. So how about when I went home for Christmas? Now we was drinking, right? Because we in my dad's house and we're not driving nowhere. So we drinking, right? So girl, why was I so hungover the next morning? I woke up and I didn't know where I was. And then I'm tripping because Kenmar is not in the bed. I'm like, oh shit, it's so late. I already forgot to let him out. Blah, blah, blah. First of all, Kenmar ain't even in the house. And I'm at my dad's house. Yes, ma'am. So there are some things I understand about these girls getting drunk. Just like T was so drunk, she was trying to fight Smiley. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know who Lulu is, but we need to investigate some more on that.
Yeah, we do. We definitely do.
Yeah, I got some drunk escapades that I didn't have. That's wild. That's real wild. And some I will never.
I do. I just don't remember them. Someone else would have to recollect them.
And the sad part is I remember, and I should have been drunk enough to forget, but I remember. And then the occasions where there were other people around, they remember also. And they are so gracious enough to not throw it up in my face on a regular basis. So I appreciate that, because I didn't
friends.
Yeah, I got good friends, because a bitch did some embarrassing shit when she was drunk. Like, those are
the best moments. That means you are living your life.
We were in a 2-story suite. I tore up a whole suite, stressing, looking for my cigarettes, and they had fell down in the couch, and my cousin was sitting. We didn't find them because the couch folded out into a bed, and I'm sitting here crying, drunk, of course, over some cigarettes, literally on the floor, curled up in the fetal position, crying over some cigarettes. And everyone's like, let's just go to bed. Let's just go to bed. So then when they pulled the sofa out to make up the sofa bed, popped out my cigarettes. You'd have thought a bitch had won $1 million. It was so bad. Bitch was so happy. Girl, yes, it was bad. It was bad. I done had some drunk episodes. Yes.
No.
These are the lightweight ones. I will never, ever repeat the worst and the darkest ones.
Oh, you have to tell me at least one day.
Not on camera.
One day. Of course, never on camera.
Never. I would never.
We have to be in a dark, locked room.
Right. Like, and then I gotta put some.
We'll get drunk and reveal all our darkest secrets because I gotta.
I'm gonna cover Kenmar's ears like this because I don't want him to think differently.
No, Kenmar, look, we go. Yeah, Kenmar we gonna have to take Kenmar to the animal daycare for the night because he can't hear these.
Well, I don't want him to think differently.
He got dog ears. He might. And I'm
well, he might hear from over there. I don't know. But anyway,
in person, I'm a loud drunk when I'm having a good time. So
yeah. And see, I'm like a happy drunk. Like everybody's my friend.
I'm loud and happy.
I want to be cool and all that. But I don't understand. Like somebody got to really make me mad in order to want to fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I don't get about these girls. Y'all on TV. Y'all supposed to be getting a bag. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have 2 or 3 drinks, and now it's World War III. Like, I'm not understanding.
Because it's the baddies and they ain't got shit else better to do. You see,
I don't know. They just need to get drunk and pass out. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe y'all should get drunk. They should get drunk at the house. That's here. Look, let's do a twist.
Well, that's when they start fighting. They get drunk at the house. They drinking and smoking weed all day at the house, and then they always fight like 5 minutes before they're supposed to get on the bus and go somewhere. And then that's why I can never be on this show, because if I don't like the hoe, I don't like the hoe. We is not finna, even though we trying to go get a bag, this ain't no major motion picture TV show or nothing like that. And me and this bitch just slapped each other around, and she snatched my wig off, that, you know, my 28 inches of Brazilian Remy and shit. And then you want me to go partying and let this bitch shake her stinking coochie in my face for the camera.
Yeah. There's a big problem with that.
And I'm supposed to be rubbing all on this bitch's titties and shaking my ass in her face and this is that and the third, and we just slap boxed in the middle of the street.
Well, see, I guess you know, but at least on there, you know, they would never expect you to do that. See, to slap a bitch ass and do all that, you know, that shit that happens on the cabaret. Them bitches are the ones that fight, and then they slap each other's ass and doing all types of shit to each other for a lot of their hoe. So it's just like bitches is just look. Everyone's looking to have some camera time. Everyone's looking to, when they are on camera, to make that shit count, to make that shit memorable, and they're
trying to get they one-liners. They trying to have TV.
They big one, get they lick back, all of that, what have you. I'm waiting to see what line sticks out the most this season that they take to go into, because you know, doing a big one, getting the bag, and what's the other one? Do they big win, get the bag, and anyway, all of those one-liners that they be making, I'm surprised they ain't made one yet. But I'm just saying, they don't have how many episodes, and it's just time for it to be over. Like, how many do you think?
We 16 episodes. We 16 episodes in. I ain't seen nobody get paid not near $1.
And that's what I'm saying. If y'all is in the bag, as much as y'all talk about it, y'all should be showing us that.
And the only time they didn't get a bag was the night they didn't even get to get in the club.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. So which
So
one?
I'm just like I'm over it. You can't take these hoes nowhere. I wouldn't have took them bitches out the country no goddamn way. They don't know how to fucking act in New York.
They don't know how to act. No, they don't even know how to act at home. So they don't got.
And here's the thing: if the bitch is faking, she dumb as fuck. Because there is no way in hell that I would want to go to no hospital in no foreign fucking country. Okay, because you'll fuck around and went in there to get your stomach pumped and end up missing a foot or a leg or something.
And that's
there ain't
what
no
Natalie was trying to tell her. Like, bitch, you know you about to go to the hospital.
Like, just sit up and get your life together. Like, first of all, somebody be like, bitch, do you want to go to a hospital in another country? Unless I'm seriously physically ill, I'd be like, hold the fuck up. Let me get my whole motherfucking life together. Because let me tell you, 3 places I do not want to go to a hospital or jail: Mexico, Jamaica, or Bahamas.
Really?
No.
Okay, no. I know Mexico, Jamaica, and Bahamas too.
Well, I mean, I don't know what kind of health care and prison system they got over there.
You know that's right. I don't want to go to prison no goddamn where.
I don't want to go no way. But I guarantee you.
But
you know
I need to know for sure about the healthcare. I ain't, I'm cool to go to a hospital, but if y'all motherfuckers doing some third world country shit with the medical field, I can't fuck with you.
I mean, now,
my body is different too.
I can't really talk about the medical tent or medical center because, we got urgent cares when it's not like, emergency room valid, you know what I'm saying? Or it's late night and, we got urgent cares here too, but urgent cares look like mini hospitals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really would not feel comfortable going to a hut for medical care. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's why before I go out of the country, I'm making sure I take my emergency, because like, I remember, I think it was right before I went to Mexico, I was having like migraines. I was like, I'm not trying to be sick, going to Mexico. Like, I'm not trying to be in Mexico and have fucking go to the hospital, have no damn aneurysm or nervous breakdown or whatever the fuck. Like, this migraine got to get the fuck on. And as soon as I got to the beach, it did. But I ain't trying to go. If I'll cancel a whole motherfucking trip. I get to sneezing and coughing thinking I got flu or COVID or something. Fuck that. I ain't going. Because I ain't trying to be sick in no foreign country.
I just cannot. I refuse, especially because I got too many medical issues to be going and getting sick somewhere else. Do y'all even know what dextrocardio even mean? Like, yeah, I can't even talk to nobody in Mexico.
And just think about all the medications that a person might be on. Then they give you some shit because they ain't got your medical history in time, and that's what they're supposed to give you in such and such situation. And they have a conflict with the medication that you on. Next thing you know, they talking about clear. No, charge it to 360. Clear.
Yeah, not the clear.
Yeah, on every episode of the Grey's Anatomy, that's what people need to do. Y'all need to watch Grey's Anatomy, and every time they say clear, take a shot.
Man, that's a fun game. Oh my God, I keep forgetting. Okay, we have got to start implementing a word of the show.
Okay, but we have to do it when we both have alcohol because I got off late and I didn't make it to the liquor store. So
okay, well, starting next episode or whatever we doing.
Yes, because it's gonna be baddie shot o'clock.
Man, I wish it could be blunt o'clock. YouTube, can you make it okay that we can smoke? Make it okay so we can smoke on here. Shit. Damn it. Anyway, I wanted to play what Smiley had to say. Smiley, it says, okay, where is it at? Smiley goes live and speaks out about the latest episode of Baddies East, where she allegedly had a seizure. That is what the caption is for Zeus Network too. So I'm gonna play that and we're gonna see what she say.
It's no heart, bro. It's no heart. It's no heart. And that's fucked up. listen, let me tell you, God forbid that shit ever happen to any of y'all. I didn't know what happened to me. I didn't know what, bro. I didn't know what the fuck they was talking about until I just seen this shit. But it's okay, bro. Because it's somebody who's out there going through what I just went through. And I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry that you are going through that. This shit look crazy and feel crazy, bro. Like,
and that's all.
That's it.
I don't know why they only. Oh, yeah, I don't know why they only played that part, but she's alleging that it was real. So I don't know.
But I think if she wouldn't have had the other issue with the miscarriage, and then was trying to be all big and bad. It's kind of like,
Yeah, man.
for me, like if you lie to me one time.
Yeah.
If you lie to me one time, then I question everything that come out of your mouth every day after that. If I catch you in one lie, no matter how big or small, anytime you open your mouth after that, I assume you lying.
Yeah, but the way Sky had pushed her forgot we don't show the shit. The way Sky had pushed her face away when she was about to throw up on
She was like, nah, bitch, you not throwing up on me, not my brand new titties. No, you not.
No, bitch, no, that's not happening over here. And then she got into it with the security guard, because even the security guard was like, damn, Sky, for real?
Sky.
Damn, that's how you roll?
Let me tell you something. Once my kids got to the point where they were doing regular solid foods or whatever, and when they got to the point where they could hold a bag, I would take a grocery store bag. Hold on. I would take a grocery store bag and I would put their arms through it, right? And then I pull it all the way up to here. You throw up in that fucking bag. Because if I got to clean the throw up, then I'm going to throw up and then I'm going to beat your ass. So, yeah. And I remember Alicia, when she was real, real little, she threw up in my car. It took me like 3 weeks to get that smell out of my car. I wanted to throw up every day on the way to work. I was so fucking mad. Like, it is disgusting. You cannot get rid of the smell. It's almost like getting sprayed by a skunk. You got to get tomato juice. You got to get Febreze. You need one of them little trees in your car. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is stank and it's real serious. And I believe like alcohol throw up is worse, because trust and believe, again, as a certified drunk, because alcoholics go to meetings, so I'm a certified drunk. There have been a number of times, and let me tell you, it stank and it's bad. Alcohol throw up is bad.
It is the worst. It's a whole different type. It's a whole different type.
It's a whole different type. So by no means, you know what I'm saying, I'm not mad at Sky at all. You know what I'm saying? Because then when she throw up on you, now you got to change your whole outfit. And I don't know how many outfits they brought to the beach. You know what I'm saying? You see, they was trying to be cute. Everybody had their Jamaica gear on. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You're not about to get me.
Not me, not today. But apparently, not only this, so Biggie 3 days ago, Biggie went live. And she's accusing Smiley for allegedly stealing her sunglasses. You know, none of these bitches like Smiley, and I will not be surprised. I will not be the bit surprised if she don't show up to the reunion. I bet Smiley will not be at that reunion.
If she show up to the reunion and have Biggie's glasses on, I'm gonna fall out on the floor.
You know what? If Smiley were to come to the reunion, she would be public enemy number one.
She need to have her own security. Don't get no zoo security, because you know they protect their favorites. But I am actually shocked that leading into the, when they show what's going to happen next week, that somebody put their hands on Sukihana.
I think that's when Sapphire and Sukihana finally get into it.
But that was Rolly and and Sukiyana that was fighting in the preview.
Oh yeah, true.
That wasn't Sapphire. So yeah, I don't know when they get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Which goes to show, like, damn,
but
how many more episodes? Because if she about to get into it with Rolly this episode, I'm sure she about to get with Sapphire too this episode. Like, how many more? I wonder.
Lord Jesus, I don't know. I'm ready for this shit to end.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
Like, does IMDb tell us how many episodes we gonna get? Because I think they just throwing on episodes to be throwing on episodes. To be honest, because this shit should have been over. But usually after the trip, that's when it's over. And see, they only talk about 15 episodes on the IMDb. They don't even have the latest episode.
See, something happened between now and November, because as of November, it's saying Baddies East has 10 episodes. But that
right, and it's only showing 15 on IMDb, and we just watched episode 16. But usually after the trip, so I'm hoping that this next episode 17 is the end, because I'm about tired of these hoes. I know them hoes is tired of them hoes, and I'm still mad that you can't take these bitches nowhere. You can't take them to the East Coast, to the West Coast, to the North, to the South, nowhere, and they can't fucking act right.
No.
And I know that's half-assed the premise of the show, but y'all could be baddies with class instead of showing your ass.
Let's see. Saying, yeah, it won't even. It's not even saying. Okay, now it's saying 16 episodes. And we're on 13?
No, we just watched the 16th episode.
Oh, shit.
Like, if you go to the Zeus thing, this is episode number 16.
What the fuck?
Because episode 15 was Harlem Nights, 16 is Jamaican, whatever, Jamaica Me, or whatever the fuck the shit's called, Jamaica Me Crazy. Y'all hoes was already crazy the first day y'all showed up. Jamaica ain't have shit to do with it. Don't be talking bad about that country like that.
I don't know. They keep going through different shit, but but you know, every time you get to the vacation, that's the end of the season. They go back to wherever or whatnot, come together for the last one, and then it's done. So
right, because remember last year, not everybody went to wherever they went to. Right, that was the last episode.
Right. So if not next week, then the one after will be the finale.
I hope it's next week, so we just go and get to this reunion, so I can stop killing my brain cells.
Please. My God, I'm about to go crazy. I mean, all right, y'all, are just too much. I just can't.
Right. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Share, tell a friend to tell a friend. I know it's been a lot of people in and out of the chat. Y'all know y'all can type a hey or whatever in the chat. Let us know you hear where you watching from or whatever. So tell the people what we got going on next on your end, because all I got right now is baddies.
Okay, we all know we will be back. What's today? Tuesday, so we will be back Sunday for sure with part 2 of the 3-part episodes of the reunion of Love and Marriage Huntsville. We will have a lot to talk about because this morning at some point, Martell Holt was arrested, and we have
4:02 p.m. It was 4:02 p.m.
4:02 p.m. Martell Holt was arrested, and it was said for domestic violence, third something for stalking or something. All we know right now,
communications or something.
Yeah, miscommunication. So, I'm going to get all of that together. Maybe be doing a variety show tomorrow night, Dean, if you want to join.
Okay, so I'm just saying right here, it says domestic violence in the 3rd degree and harassing communications. And he was arrested 1/9/24 at 4:02 p.m.
Yeah, so they are saying that Mel filed and Mel was in court today. So I'm feeling that's what that is all about. I'm not sure exactly what happened from what I have heard. He was basically very loud in the room, pacing back and forth, seeming very aggressive like, I'm not sure. But I will gather all of that good stuff and might have a quickie tomorrow night for like a half hour. Yeah, we'll do a half hour variety show word on the street.
Okay, that's what's up. And then we'll be back on Monday for
season 7,
Sons of Anarchy,
and 4.
And then back on here for Baddies episode 17. Hopefully we'll wrap that up soon. So again, hit the like button. Let us pray. Yes, because I'm about tired. Okay. So let us get on with that. Okay, so where's my little thingy? Where's my
You're safe out there because the snow is starting to fall in the east.
Oh Lord, yes. There's up here in the Midwest, not in my area, but up north in Kansas it is.
It's bad.